right before, obviously, the overturn when he fouled me twice. But whatever. What are you going to do about it?
The key defensive play you made on LeBron was out of bounds to the Warriors late in the game. There was a lot of debate on Twitter about whether that was a foul.
On Twitter?
Yeah. Have you heard of it? But did it feel clean? Did you get a replay of it, like in your mind?
It felt clean. It's probably the same play. A bunch of those dudes on Twitter probably arguing about in 24-hour fitness that wasn't a foul. So they've been in that position before, but just not on Christmas at the Oracle Arena. So they know if they ain't call it, it's not a foul. But I'm sure if they get that call next week in 24-hour fitness, they're gonna be pissed that it was off, that they called a foul. So keep that on Twitter.
Okay, we will do that. Let's welcome in NBA analyst Tim Legler with us this morning. Good morning, Tim. What'd you think? Did KD foul LeBron?
Yeah, I mean, I think any logical person takes a look at that replay and can determine it was a foul, Jay. When you look at it live and it happens live speed, it's hard to determine how much contact took place. But when you take a look at it from a number of different angles and replays, there was definitely a bump when he changed directions. I can see that not being called. But the contact on the shot, I mean, KD comes across his body, and he really prevents LeBron from being able to extend his arm up to the rim. And so for me, yes, it's a clear foul. And I think this is, when you need to protect guys, when it's the shooter, with a possession this important, it's really important that call gets made. But look, they're not going to get everything, and you're not going to overturn something like that on a replay because fouls are so subjective. You could have two different officials take a look at that, live speed or replay, Jay, and they're going to see something entirely different. That's why we can't worry about fouls being overturned. That's never going to happen. Instead, you have to go to possession there. LeBron clearly touched it last. Goes back to Golden State, but a critical possession. And for LeBron, you don't really see him that often not get the benefit of the doubt in that situation, but it happened to him twice in the last 90 seconds of that game. KD, a lot of teams, because scoring is an afterthought for Draymond Green, but his fingerprints were all over the biggest moments of this game. And this is an incredible recovery on this block shot. Take a look at the time and score of all of these, Jay. This is a 4-point game, 6 minutes to go. Not only is he trailing LeBron on the way to the rim, he then releases and goes and meets Tristan Thompson above the square to make that block, which leads to a run-out 6-point game. And now, two big answers. After Cleveland had cut it to 1 two different times here in the fourth quarter, Draymond Green steps into both of these threes. And again, scoring's an afterthought, but if you're going to dare him to take this, he's going to take it, and he's got the nerve to knock down both of those. So great answer there. And then I thought this was just an incredible find off the offensive rebound. Linda said it earlier, biggest possession of the game for me. Draymond Green's ability and instinctively to understand when that ball hits his hands, he's got a shooter lined up on the left wing. And if there's any hesitation right there getting Klay Thompson the basketball, there's a very good chance J.R. Smith recovers, and now Golden State's got to play a 5-on-5 possession, and maybe the Cavs get a stop. But the fact that he catches the ball and instinctively understands how quickly he needs to get the ball over there because Klay Thompson has some space, that's the biggest shot of the game. That was the dagger. And again, it's Draymond Green affecting the game as a scorer, as a defender, as a passer. He's the glue. He's the energy. He's the emotion. But yesterday, he was a whole lot of skill also when the game was on the line.
Linda was like, yep, I said that.
Yeah,
I did.
I did.
His 20th career triple-double for Draymond, tying Tom Gola for most in franchise history. Tim Legler in on his birthday. Hey, man, happy birthday to you. Did you get gypped?
Appreciate it. Only for you guys, man.
Did you get gypped on your birthday growing up because it's the day after Christmas?
Tough.
Hey, let me tell you something. You know what it's like to be born on the most anticlimactic day on the calendar year? Okay? It is not a lot of fun. People don't get up and rush down the stairs to wish you happy birthday the day after Christmas, all right? And I've been dealing with this my whole life.
Well, you are our gift, so it's okay. Tim Legler, thank you.
Appreciate that.
Good job, Leg.
All right, more hoops.